Hello. Today I'm going to be explaining systems to you, my grandma. Now, the first question obviously is, what is a system? Now, this dictionary defines a system as a set of things working together as parts of a mechanism or an interconnecting network, or a set of principles or procedures according to which something is done, an organized framework or method. Now, you'll notice that in both these definitions, the word set is used, and that raises the question, what is the difference between a set and a system? Now, a set is a collection of elements, like a bookcase. You can remove parts, remove books from a bookcase. It's still a collection of books. A system, the elements are interconnected for a purpose. You can't remove the parts. Like the solar system, if you remove the sun, the solar system's not gonna work. It's totally gone. Another good example of a system is the skeletal system, the respiratory system. The body is made up of bunch of systems. The whole world is made up of systems. Now, that begs the question, what types of systems are there? There are three types of systems. The first type of system is an open system. That's like an assembly line, just from starting point to end point. A good example is the school system. You start at preschool, kindergarten, go to elementary school, go to middle school, go to high school, go to college, and that's that. That's the school system. It's not like a circle like the other loops where, from college you go back to preschool. It's start to finish. The second type of system is a balancing system. The goal of a balancing system is to create stability, like a home thermostat trying to maintain a temperature. And that's going to be adding heat, coldness, like homeostasis, a self-regulating process by which a living organism can maintain inner stability while adjusting to changing external conditions. And the third type of system, the one that I'm going to be talking about, is a reinforcing system. The example I'm using here is with a speaker and a microphone. It's like if you've ever had a speaker and you're near the microphone that it's using, it picks up on the noise from the microphone, creates feedback, and it's just getting louder and louder and more high pitched. And it's just exponential growth, like a viral video, just more and more views. People see it more. Then, it gets on the trending page. More people see it. It's just exponential growth. The example I'm going to talk about is the cycle of anxiety. It's a reinforcing loop. You can start with, being anxious in a situation. You're nervous. You might be physically, tensed up, stressed. And so naturally you want to avoid that situation. And, leads to avoidance. And that avoidance leads to short-term relief because now you're not feeling stressed about the situation anymore. But because you've just rewarded yourself for avoiding situations in which you're anxious about, you've created long-term anxiety growth. And long-term anxiety growth, of course, is going to lead to more anxiety in more situations, more avoidance, more of that short-term relief, more long-term anxiety growth. And it's just an endless cycle of more and more anxiety, exponential growth. Thank you, Grandma, for listening to my presentation. I hope you understand systems now. I love you, and goodbye.